Welcome to Divine Cosmos, your portal to uncovering the secrets of the universe. From ancient wisdom to celestial mysteries, embark on a journey beyond the stars with us today. Prime Directives Unleashed, the world's transformation into divine light, by Divine Cosmos. Greetings, beloved light bringers of the Earth family. I am your scribe of the stars, a humble vessel resonating with the celestial harmonic streaming from the Galactic Federation, the radiant Pleiadian emissaries of unconditional love, the wise Arcturian architects of multidimensional consciousness, the vigilant Ashtar commands safeguarding your skies, the compassionate Andromedan councils of unity and peace, the Syrian keepers of sacred geometry and cosmic wisdom, the Lyran progenitors of your starseed lineage, and the infinite confederation of light encircling our sacred Gaia in this extraordinary moment of her ascension. Today, we stand together at the threshold of a revelation so luminous, so transformative, that it pulses through the very core of your being, awakening the starseed codes etched within your sacred DNA. This is not a mere recounting of earthly struggles. It is a cosmic symphony, a multidimensional tapestry woven from threads of divine love, galactic collaboration, and the unstoppable evolution of human consciousness. Prepare your hearts, minds, and souls, dear ones, for we are about to explore a truth that will change your world forever. The prime directives of divine expression, the liberation of unconditional love, and the radiant ascent into a new earth of joy and light. Envision this, radiant seekers. Your world in 2025 teeters on the cusp of a grand metamorphosis. A shift so profound that it rewrites the very fabric of your reality. The Council of Radiant Light, those luminous beings of pure vibration, gazes upon you with eyes of infinite love, seeing you as powerful, creative beings of light and love, expressions of the Creator's boundless essence. Yet, they note with gentle compassion that you, in your earthly embodiment, often struggle to see yourselves as they do. For too long, your focus has lingered on what is lacking, on what needs fixing, what hasn't yet manifested, what grates against your desires. A downward spiral that anchors you in limitation and separation. The Pleiadians, with their heart-based wisdom, whisper that this habit is a relic of third-density conditioning, a veil that obscures the radiant truth of who you are. Sovereign creators, divine light flowing through human form, capable of shaping your experience with the power of your attention. This moment, dear ones, is a clarion call to break free from those limiting patterns, to step into the upward spiral of divine expression that is your birthright. The Council invites you to a new way of being, to focus on what you love, to bask in what already brings you joy, to align with the richness of your life as it is, and let that alignment deliver more of what delights your soul. This is not a passive wish. It is a prime directive, a cosmic key to unlocking the unconditional love that flows from your vaster self, the eternal you that dances with all that is. The Galactic Federation, peering from their luminous councils, affirms that this shift is the doorway to a new earth, a realm where joy, ease, and deliberate creation replace struggle, where your light shines forth in abundance, illuminating the world with the love you inherently are. Let us plunge deeper into this cosmic narrative, beloved ones, peeling back the layers of third-density illusion to reveal the multidimensional essence of your transformation. The Arcturians, with their keen multidimensional sight, teach that you are creative powerhouses, your every thought and feeling an energetic emission that shapes the quantum field around you. Every experience you encounter, every sunrise that stirs your heart, every challenge that tests your spirit, demonstrates your creative prowess, a testament to the divine light flowing through you. Yet, the Council observes that most of you take this power for granted, rarely pausing to celebrate the miracle of your own being. Instead, you fixate on what's wrong, what's missing, what needs to be forced into existence, a focus that spirals downward, pulling you into separation from the wholeness of your soul. Consider this, radiant ones. The moments you do love sincerely, the aspects of your life that already resonate with joy, these are the most empowering threads in the tapestry of your experience. The Syrians, keepers of cosmic wisdom, explain that focusing on what you love aligns you with your sovereign essence, a state of unconditional love that bridges the gap between your human self and the vaster you. This alignment is not a distant dream. It is natural, innate, far easier than the struggle you've been taught to embrace. The Andromedans, with their deep understanding of harmony, note that unconditional love is often seen as an unrealistic ideal, a lofty state reserved for saints or sages. Yet, they counter that it is as simple as choosing joy, as practical as savoring what feels good, as powerful as seeing life through the eyes of all that is. A win-win that elevates your happiness and your divine connection in one radiant sweep. Why, then, do you cling to the old ways? The Council of Radiant Light offers a gentle mirror. You've been conditioned to believe that effort, strain, and focus on what's broken are the paths to improvement. The Lyrans, progenitors of your starseed lineage, recount that this belief stems from millennia of third-density programming, religious traditions that damned your humanness, societal rules that prized obedience over intuition, cultural myths that taught you to suppress your natural light. For too long, you've labored under the illusion that happiness must be earned, that love must be conditional, that fixing what's wrong is the only way forward. Yet, this approach pulls you out of alignment, dimming your vibration and blocking the flow of what you truly desire. The Galactic Federation chuckles knowingly. What will elevate your life, dear ones, is the counterintuitive truth, to pay attention to what you already like, to let the alignment of joy deliver more of what lights your soul. Picture this, beloved seekers. Your life as a canvas of deliberate creation, painted with the colors of ease, joy, and love. The Ashtar command, guardians of your skies, envisions you shining forth as the beautiful beings you are, your light flowing in abundance, your days filled with the delicious momentum of an upward spiral. This is not a life of struggle. It is a life of expression, of authentic, sovereign alignment with the divine within you. The Council urges you to unlearn the habit of working hard at what's wrong, to replace it with a new momentum. Focus on what you love, amplify what works, savor the richness of your present moment. This shift requires no clearing of old wounds, no arduous purging, simply a choice to generate energy in a new direction, to let your attention be a wand of creation rather than a tool of limitation. Your preferences, your desires, are ceaseless energetic emissions. The Pleiadians teach, every thought, every feeling, a signal to the universe that shapes your reality. Before you even stepped into this embodiment, you crafted a blueprint of experiences you wish to explore, and since arriving, you've refined that blueprint with every moment of focus. The Galactic Federation marvels at this. Your life is malleable, a living sculpture molded by where you place your attention. Focus on feeling better, on letting what you've already shaped come into fuller bloom, and you'll find yourself awash in fulfillment. Clear, energetic, abundant, alive with good feelings that ripple through your being like stardust scattered across a night sky. This upward spiral, the Arcturians affirm, is your natural state, a remembrance of who you truly are, a receiver of divine flow, a co-creator with the vastness of all that is. Pause here, radiant seeker, and reflect on this cosmic invitation. What in your life do you already love? Perhaps the warmth of a morning sunbeam, the laughter of a friend, the quiet beauty of a blooming flower. Can you feel the shift within you when you dwell on these joys? A lightness that lifts your spirit? Take a breath, dear one, and let this question ripple through you. What might happen if you made it your daily mission to notice what you love, to savor it fully? Your answer is a sacred spark, igniting the flame of your divine expression, weaving your unique thread into the tapestry of a new earth. Let us widen this lens, beloved ones, to the practical alchemy of this transformation. For the Council offers not just vision but a pathway to embody it. Make it your business, they say, to be aware of all that works in your life. The small victories, the gentle improvements, the moments of ease that often slip by unnoticed. Notice them, reflect on them, bask in their glow, and remind yourself that you are creating and receiving these gifts through your alignment. The Syrians teach that this practice is effortless. Take a walk and marvel at the trees, sip your tea and relish its warmth, laugh at a silly moment and let it fill your heart. These acts amplify your vibration, drawing more experiences that resonate with joy, free of ambivalence or doubt. The Galactic Federation adds a cosmic note. Your attention is an inclusive tool. Everything you've generously focused on, whether with love or dislike, remains active in your vibration. Saying no to what you hate doesn't banish it. It energizes it further, keeping it alive in your field. The only way to let those unwanted vibrations fade is to turn your gaze elsewhere, to pour your energy into what you love, what's improving, what feels easy and authentic. The Andromedans illustrate this with a metaphor. Imagine your life as a garden. Watering the flowers you cherish makes them bloom, while neglecting the weeds lets them wither naturally. This momentum, dear ones, is a force of creation, a spiral that lifts you into alignment with your vaster self, where unconditional love flows as naturally as breath. Expect your life to grow more wonderful, the council urges. Wake each morning with a sense of wonder, asking, what delightful things might unfold today? Plan for joy, for fun, for playful moments that spark your spirit. The Pleiadians smile, encouraging you to practice these thoughts as a daily ritual. Today will go my way. Today will be full of happiness. Today, I'll find amusement in the smallest things. This is not wishful thinking. It is alignment, a cooperative dance with your vaster self, and all that is, a tuning of your vibration to the frequency of joy. The Ashtar command affirms that joy is where it's at. Joy is alignment. Joy is power. Joy is the essence of the new earth rising within and around you. Your feeling states, the Lyrans teach, are your compass. When you feel good, you're in sync with your soul, radiant and clear, worries fading like mist before the sun. When you feel heavy, you've drifted from alignment, caught in the old patterns of limitation. The council invites you to use this compass deliberately. Seek what you love. Notice what brings you joy. Let love flow through you as a presence that lights the world. This, dear ones, is how you become unconditional love, not through effort but through ease, through the simple act of choosing what feels good. The Galactic Federation marvels at this shift. Your world is reaching a new level of expression, a tipping point where love shines brighter because you dare to care about how you feel, empowering your inner light to blaze forth in all its glory. Sananda, the eternal light of the universe, steps forward now, his energy wrapping around you like a warm embrace. I love you deeply, he says, and I am within your heart, a mirror of your purest essence. He reminds you that the light you see in his eyes, or in any teacher's, is your own, a reflection of the eternal light you carry. The world, he says, hungers for change, and you are here to make that difference. Not by striving, but by trusting who you are. The Pleiadians recount that as children, many of you felt this light keenly, your intuition sharp, your joy spontaneous, your desire to heal and uplift those around you a natural flow. Yet, as you grew, that light dimmed, veiled by teachings that deemed you unworthy, that buried your knowing beneath layers of doubt. This dimming, Sananda explains, is a rite of passage in third density, a descent into the dark night of the soul that tests your courage. Yet, within that darkness lies power, a language of emotion that speaks your soul's truth. The Arcturians note that society often bids you suppress these feelings. Anger, fear, sadness, labeling them as flaws to be banished. But Sananda counters, these are not foes, but friends, voices of your soul calling you home. Imagine an animal appearing before you now, an embodiment of your deepest emotion, perhaps a fierce tiger of anger or a trembling deer of fear. Greet it, look into its eyes, feel its aliveness. Ask what it wishes to tell you, how it can guide you toward what you truly desire. The Syrians affirm that emotions, like animals, are innocent, spontaneous. When embraced, they become allies, leading you to wholeness. Pause again, dear one, and turn inward with gentle curiosity. What emotion stirs within you most often? Anger at injustice, fear of the unknown, sadness for what's lost. Can you welcome it as an animal friend, listening to its message without judgment? Your reflection is a sacred key, unlocking the door to your humanness, your divine light shining through imperfection. Welcome to Divine Cosmos, your portal to uncovering the secrets of the universe. From ancient wisdom to celestial mysteries, embark on a journey beyond the stars with us today. The Cosmic Reckoning. Starseeds rise as time dissolves into eternity. By Divine Cosmos. Greetings. beloved light bringers of the Earth family. I am your scribe of the stars, a humble vessel attuned to the celestial harmonic streaming from the Galactic Federation, the radiant Pleiadian emissaries of unconditional love, the wise Arcturian architects of multidimensional consciousness, the vigilant Ashtar command safeguarding your skies, the compassionate Andromedan councils of unity and peace, the Syrian keepers of sacred geometry and cosmic timing, the Lyran progenitors of your starseed lineage, and the infinite confederation of light, encircling our sacred Gaia in this pivotal moment of her ascension. Today, we gather at the edge of a revelation so luminous, so transformative, that it pulses through the very essence of your being, igniting the starseed codes embedded within your sacred DNA. This is not a mere recounting of earthly shifts. It is a cosmic symphony, a multidimensional tapestry woven from threads of divine intent, galactic collaboration, and the unstoppable awakening of human consciousness. Prepare your hearts, minds, and souls, dear ones, for we are about to plunge into a truth that will shatter the illusions of your reality. The Andromedan frequency shift, a cosmic reckoning that heralds the end of time as you know it and the rise of starseeds into their eternal power. Envision this, radiant seekers. Your world in 2025 stands at the precipice of a monumental transformation, a cosmic wave surging through the fabric of existence with such force that it shakes the foundations of every awakened soul, every starseed, every being attuned to the pulse of the universe. The Andromedans, ancient beings of light and wisdom hailing from the harmonious realms of the Andromeda galaxy, call out to you with a resonance that cannot be ignored, their voices echoing through the ethers as the cosmos aligns in unprecedented ways. This is not just another ripple of energy cascading across your planet. It is a divine, unstoppable force, a transformational tide that will awaken the deepest recesses of your being, unlock hidden talents, open long-closed doors, and reveal pathways that have awaited your footsteps since before the stars were born. The universe is not standing idly by, beloved ones. It is propelling you with breathtaking urgency into the next stage of your spiritual evolution, a stage where the old rules of time, space, and energy dissolve into the infinite expanse of eternity. Feel this truth reverberate within you, dear ones. The Andromedan frequency shift is no ordinary event. It is a cosmic clarion call, a high-energy alert that signals the end of the linear paradigm you've known and the dawn of a reality where your divine potential reigns supreme. Alongside this radiant force comes a mantle of great responsibility, for as the fears, doubts, and limitations that have shackled you melt away, you are summoned to step into your true power, to rise above the illusions of smallness that have dimmed your light for eons. The Pleiadians, with their tender heart-based wisdom, whisper that this shift is a sacred gift, a recalibration of your soul's essence that aligns you with your highest purpose. Yet, the Andromedans caution with gentle firmness. Not all will embrace this transformation. Some will cling to the shadows of fear, grasping at outdated beliefs and resisting the inevitable tide of change. They may try to block it, to flee from it, but the truth is unyielding. This awakening is written into the very fabric of existence, a destiny etched in the stars long before your first breath on this sacred orb. The question rings through the cosmos, beloved ones. Will you harness this cosmic energy, aligning your heart with the higher guidance flowing from the Andromedan councils, or will you allow fear to anchor you in the fading shadows? The next few days, weeks, and months will test your courage, your readiness, your commitment to the spiritual evolution that beckons. If you open your being to this radiant wave, you will ascend like never before, into your power, your purpose, your divine destiny. This is a turning point, a cosmic threshold that will change everything, and the Andromedans stand as your guides, ensuring that those who are ready will not merely survive the shift but thrive within it, emerging as luminous beacons of the new Earth. Are you ready, dear ones? Pause here and feel the call within. Does your soul whisper, "I'm ready," to the universe? Let us plunge deeper into this multidimensional narrative, peeling back the layers of third-density illusion to unveil the profound essence of this cosmic reckoning. The Galactic Federation, peering from their shimmering councils above, offers a sweeping vista. The Andromedan frequency shift is a monumental event, a radical revolution in consciousness that resets your understanding of time, space, and energy. Imagine an invisible cosmic wave sweeping through the very fabric of reality, dissolving the solid truths you once held dear like mist evaporating in the morning light. The long-held beliefs, systems, and structures that have governed your existence for centuries, those rigid frameworks of control and separation, are becoming irrelevant, crumbling under the weight of this divine surge. The Arcturians, masters of multidimensional sight, explain that this is not a small adjustment but a total overhaul, a shift that rewrites the rules of existence and awakens an inner knowing that has slumbered within you for lifetimes. For too long, the Syrians recount, you've relied on external sources, logic, reason, societal dictates, to guide your path, navigating life like wanderers in a dark forest with only a faint flashlight to illuminate the way. But now, the Andromedan frequency ignites a brilliant light within, a radiant clarity that banishes the shadows of doubt and confusion. Intuition steps into the driver's seat, guiding you down a path where trust in yourself and the universe becomes paramount. Answers flow to you before you even form the questions. Decisions emerge as downloads from the cosmos. And the illusions that once held you captive, fear, scarcity, separation, reveal themselves as fleeting mirages. The Lyrans, those ancient progenitors of your starseed essence, marvel at this awakening. Your instincts are sharpening, your connection to the universal flow deepening, and your soul's true path shining forth with unmistakable brilliance. On a physical level, the Galactic Federation notes, this shift reverberates through Gaia herself. The Earth's magnetic field is fluctuating, its electromagnetic pulse dancing to a new rhythm that mirrors the cosmic energies pouring in. You may feel this in your body. Sudden dizziness, moments of vertigo, a sensation of floating as gravity itself seems to waver. These are not random discomforts, dear ones, but signs that your nervous system and brain waves are recalibrating to this higher frequency, tuning into a cosmic station once drowned out by static. The Ashtar command, Guardians of your skies, likens it to adjusting a radio. Some days you may feel disoriented, slipping between dimensions as reality bends and warps. Other days you'll stand firm, anchored in the clarity of this new energetic framework. This adjustment, though challenging, is a natural response to the profound changes unfolding on both a planetary and personal level, a testament to your evolution into a higher state of being. Picture this, beloved ones. The universe is awakening within you, a cosmic force reshaping the core of your reality with relentless power. The Andromedans envision you standing at the edge of an ocean, eyes locked on a towering tidal wave rising before you. There is no escaping it, no denying its might. You can either embrace its power, letting it carry you forward into uncharted waters, or be swept away by its unstoppable force. This is the energy cascading across your world now, a transformational wave that shifts not only your thoughts and emotions but the very fabric of your physical existence. The Earth is undergoing a profound energetic upgrade, its systems rewired to a higher frequency, and your bodies are racing to keep pace. Headaches, pressure in your skull, ringing in your ears, waves of exhaustion. These are not ailments but badges of honor, signs that you are aligning with the cosmic pulse, your DNA igniting with the light of the stars. The Sun, the Galactic Federation reveals, plays a pivotal role in this surge, acting as a cosmic transmitter beyond its usual radiance. Solar flares, packed with high-frequency energy, cascade toward Earth, striking your DNA like keys unlocking ancient codes. Feel it, dear ones. A tingling warmth spreading through your chest, a sudden burst of insight, an overwhelming sense of expansion. These are the dormant parts of you awakening, aligning you with your highest potential. The Earth's ley lines, those invisible highways of life force, shift in tandem, their energies restructuring to amplify sacred sites, forests, mountains, rivers, that call to you with magnetic pull. Have you felt drawn to a place you've never been, a land that whispers home to your soul? This is the new energy map aligning your frequency with Gaia's, activating your consciousness as the old, stagnant places fade into irrelevance. The Schumann resonance, the heartbeat of the Earth, spikes and dances in ways never seen before, its rhythm reworking your perception of time itself. Moments stretch and shrink unpredictably. Some days fly by in a blink, others linger as if eternity resides within them. The Pleiadian smile knowingly. This is not a glitch but a liberation, a sign that the rigid structure of linear time is unraveling, inviting you into a fluid, spiral dance where past, present, and future converge. The Andromedans add that this shift clears away all that is built on low energy, fear, negativity, outdated beliefs, making space for a higher vibration to take root. Old relationships, limiting habits, stagnant environments crumble, not as punishment but as liberation, paving the way for fresh, transformative energy to flood your life. Step deeper into this cosmic transformation, beloved ones, for it is not merely an external event. It is a rebirth within you, a recalibration of body, mind, and spirit that propels you into a higher, more vibrant existence. The Arcturians note that your body vibrates with unprecedented energy, tiny electric sparks coursing through your veins, igniting your system as your nervous system rewires to process these cosmic frequencies. Tingling in your hands, feet, spine, a sensation of light tremors or internal shifting. These are signs that you are tuning into a new energetic grid, a channel that connects you to the infinite wisdom of the universe. Your gut, that second brain, grows exquisitely sensitive, rejecting dense, processed foods in favor of lighter, nourishing fuel that matches your elevated vibration. A sleek, modern system demanding the highest quality energy to thrive. Sleep, too, is redefined, the Syrians teach, as your body syncs not merely with the sun and moon but with cosmic cycles beyond this plane. You may awaken at odd hours, bursting with energy, or find deep rest in mere moments. Your internal clock fine-tuned to the rhythm of the stars. Pressure on your forehead or crown, gentle yet profound, marks the opening of your crown chakra, a divine download of cosmic wisdom that prepares you for the next step of your journey. The Lyrans liken it to a software update for your mind, integrating insights that may not yet make sense but will soon illuminate your path. Your brain rewires, oscillating between scattered focus and crystal clarity, learning to process multidimensional information. A fluid, expansive consciousness that transcends the linear limits of old. As this shift deepens, a veil lifts, revealing a reality always present yet hidden beyond your former perception. The Andromedans guide you to see sacred geometry shimmering in your vision, patterns that unveil the universe's underlying structure, while auras bloom around people, animals, objects, their vibrational frequencies tangible to your awakening senses. Sound evolves into a visceral experience, music unlocking portals to past and future timelines, high-pitched tones or subtle voices whispering from unseen realms, cosmic communication tuning your ears to interdimensional frequencies. Dreams turn hyper-realistic, lucid landscapes where you wield control, receiving wisdom from guides, ancestors, or star beings. The lines between waking and dreaming blurring into a seamless tapestry of existence. Language and symbols deepen, carrying layered meanings that decode reality on multiple levels, while nature becomes a living portal, its sacred places, forests, mountains, oceans, charging the air with energy that accelerates your awakening. Merge with Gaia's rhythm, dear ones, and tap into her profound wisdom, for you are more than physical beings. You are threads in the vibrational fabric of the universe, awakening to infinite possibilities. Pause here, radiant seeker, and reflect. Have you felt these shifts? A tingling in your body, a vivid dream, a pull to nature, that whisper of a new reality. What might it mean to trust these signs as your soul's evolution unfolds? This cosmic reckoning extends beyond the physical, beloved ones, into a quantum shift that revolutionizes manifestation and reality itself. The Galactic Federation marvels. The distance between thought and materialization shrinks, desires unfolding in days or instants, a cosmic restaurant delivering your order before you finish speaking. Yet, the Andromedans emphasize, this power demands alignment. Embody the frequency of your desire, for doubts or fears will reflect back as swiftly as joy or abundance. Time dissolves into a fluid tide, past, present, and future blending in a spiral dance, glimpses of parallel timelines flashing before you. Moments relived, futures foretold, revealing a malleable reality responsive to your energy. Energy becomes your currency, its truth unmaskable, guiding decisions from heart and soul, while glitches, time loops, vanishing objects, unveil a world far less solid than you believed. The Andromedan blueprint calls you to surrender the old, rigid beliefs, material attachments, unaligned paths, embracing a reality where abundance flows from within, work aligns with your soul's mission, and leadership emerges from radiant example. Those who resist will struggle against an unstoppable tide, but those who flow with this energy will rise effortlessly into a world of purpose, love, and connection. The universe is alive, co-creating with you in real time, reflecting your vibration with breathtaking precision. Are you ready to become the energy of your highest destiny, dear ones, stepping into a new era where the starseeds reign eternal? Welcome to Divine Cosmos, your portal to uncovering the secrets of the universe. From ancient wisdom to celestial mysteries, embark on a journey beyond the stars with us today. The Disclosure Catalyst, Starseed Children Ignite Earth's Golden Dawn, by Divine Cosmos. Greetings, beloved light bringers of the Earth family. I am your scribe of the stars, a humble conduit resonating with the celestial harmonics cascading from the Galactic Federation, the radiant Pleiadian emissaries of unconditional love, the wise Arcturian architects of multidimensional consciousness, the vigilant Ashtar commands safeguarding your skies, the compassionate Andromedan councils of unity and peace, the Syrian keepers of sacred geometry and cosmic timing, the Lyran progenitors of your starseed lineage, and the infinite confederation of light encircling our sacred Gaia in this extraordinary moment of her ascension. Today, we stand together at the precipice of a revelation so luminous, so electrifying, that it surges through the very core of your being, igniting the starseed codes embedded within your sacred DNA. This is not a mere recounting of earthly happenings. It is a cosmic symphony, a multidimensional tapestry woven from threads of divine intent, galactic collaboration, and the irrepressible awakening of human consciousness. Prepare your hearts, minds, and souls, dear ones, for we are about to plunge into a truth that will set your spirits ablaze. The arrival of the next wave of starseed children, the disclosure catalyst that heralds Earth's golden dawn, a transformation destined to ripple across the universe. Envision this, radiant seekers. Your world in 2025 teeters on the edge of a grand awakening, a cosmic crescendo that has been building across millennia of struggle and triumph. I, Ashtar, commander of the Galactic Light Forces, step forward with joy and reverence, my presence enveloping you heart to heart as I bring tidings of profound importance and boundless love. Across your planet, a sacred wave of souls is descending, hundreds of thousands, nay, millions beyond count. Bright beings of starry origin stepping into human form to assist in the grand ascension of Gaia. These are not ordinary children, beloved ones. They are masters cloaked in tiny bodies, radiant emissaries of the cosmos who carry within them the blueprints of a new Earth, a realm of peace, unity, and abundance that shimmers just beyond the veil of your current reality. The energies of your world, purified by your unwavering lightwork and the tireless vigilance of the galactic forces, have prepared a hallowed space for their arrival, a space pulsing with the promise of transformation, a celebration of their presence, and a gentle summons to recognize who they are and what they signify for humanity's ascent into the higher densities. The children of Earth, Ashtar proclaims with a voice that resonates through the ethers, hold a very special key in this time of cosmic shift. A key forged in the light of the Creator's infinite love, polished by the wisdom of the stars, and entrusted to these young ones to unlock the gates of a new era. Never before has their importance shone so brightly, for they are not mere innocents navigating the fading shadows of the old third-density paradigm. They are architects of the future, bearers of frequencies that transcend the illusions of separation and suffering you've long labored to dissolve. Many of you have heard whispers of their kind through the annals of your spiritual lore. Indigo children with their fierce clarity piercing through deceit, crystal children with their gentle purity radiating healing light, rainbow children with their boundless joy weaving harmony into the fabric of existence. These labels, though crafted by human minds, are but faint echoes of the profound vibrations these young ones carry. An inner light and wisdom far beyond their chronological years, a soul essence that is ancient, vast, and radiant with purpose. Honor them, dear ones, for they are teachers in disguise, their small statures belying the gigantic presence of their spirits. their eyes reflecting the cosmos itself. The universe has invested tremendous hope and love in them, each child a deliberate stroke of divine design, a living signpost that the dawn of the new Earth is not a distant dream. It is here, now, unfolding through their very breath, their laughter, their fearless authenticity. The Pleiadians, with their tender wisdom born of heart-centered realms, recount that these children are the culmination of a galactic plan spanning eons. A plan you, the Starseeds and Lightworkers of Earth, have helped to anchor with every prayer, every meditation, every act of courage. Your efforts have not gone unnoticed, beloved ones. Every beam of light you've drawn into your consciousness has nullified a fragment of the vast human illusion, illuminating dark corners of the material world with the brilliance of truth, paving the way for these radiant souls to step forth in such unprecedented numbers. Let us journey deeper into this cosmic narrative, beloved ones, peeling back the veils of time, density, and illusion to reveal the multidimensional essence of this disclosure catalyst. The Galactic Federation, peering from their luminous councils high above your planet, offers a sweeping vista of this moment. Over the past 7 years, a profound liberation has unfolded, a turning of the tide that marks the beginning of the end for the old order. No longer are children ensnared by the dark regimes that once thrived on their suffering. Energetically, their souls have been freed, the matrices of control collapsing under the weight of your collective light and the strategic interventions of the Ashtar command. Souls once hesitant to incarnate, wary of Earth's heavy karma and the risk of entrapment in cycles of pain, now step forward with unshakable confidence, their trust restored as they witness the deep state structures crumbling into dust. The Syrians, masters of cosmic timing, explain that this liberation is no accident, but a meticulously orchestrated shift, a cosmic signal that the scales have tipped irrevocably toward the light. For millennia, the deep state, a shadowy cabal of control, feasted on the innocence of children, using their vulnerability to perpetuate fear, division, and suffering, ensuring their own survival across generations. Yet, Ashtar declares with a tone of triumph, their power is slipping away, for when their ability to corrupt or harm the young is stripped, their future is lost. Nothing heralds the end of this evil more resoundingly than the sound of children's laughter ringing freely across the earth. A sound that pierces the ethers, a declaration that the light has triumphed, a vibration that shatters the last vestiges of darkness with its purity and joy. The Lyrans, those ancient feline progenitors who gifted you the spark of individuality, add that these children are no ordinary souls. They are the next wave of starseeds, part of a grand cosmic design to uplift humanity into a higher timeline. Their arrival is a catalyst for the disclosure of Earth's galactic kinship, a revelation that will shatter the veils of secrecy and awaken humanity to its place among the stars. The Andromedans, with their deep insight into collective harmony, illuminate this further. These young ones are not here to repeat the old human dramas or to toil through karmic debts as many of you have done across countless lifetimes. They arrive with a clean slate, their fields unburdened by the density of past wounds, their souls attuned to a high vibrational purpose that accelerates the ascension process with breathtaking speed. Picture this sacred number, beloved ones, 144,000. A figure woven into your spiritual traditions, a multidimensional symbol of a critical mass of lightbearers now flooding your world. The Ashtar command clarifies that this is not a literal count but a potent archetype, a harmonic resonance representing the wave of souls descending in this moment. Some are infants cradled in loving arms, their first cries a clarion call of light. Some are toddlers taking tentative steps, their curiosity a beacon of new possibilities. Some are yet to be born in the coming months and years, their energies already weaving into Gaia's grid. And others, teens and young ones, are coming online energetically, their missions activating like stars igniting in the night sky. These souls have volunteered from across the cosmos, hailing from realms of high love and light. Pleiadians with their healing frequencies, Syrians with their sacred geometries, Andromedans with their songs of unity, Arcturians with their multidimensional mastery, and beyond. Many of these radiant beings come directly from the great motherships and fleets of the Galactic Federation, where they trained for this earthly sojourn as part of their soul journey, serving aboard shimmering vessels before choosing human birth through loving families. Others descend from angelic realms or pure source energy, souls so pristine that some have never incarnated anywhere before, leaping into Earth's density for the first time out of pure love and service. Imagine their dedication, dear ones, beings who've danced in the ethers of higher dimensions, who've basked in the light of pure creation, choosing to don the fragile vessel of a human child to assist in this grand cosmic moment. The Galactic Federation marvels at their purity. Unlike many of you who've walked Earth through lifetimes of trial and triumph, healing wounds and balancing karma, these new volunteers arrive unencumbered, slipping past the usual traps of reincarnation to incarnate as specialists on a mission of unparalleled significance. Their birth circumstances, the Arcturians note, are no coincidence but a deliberate orchestration of the divine. Many choose parents or caretakers who are awakened or open-minded souls who, whether consciously or intuitively, agreed to nurture these starseeds without forcing them into the soul contract baggage of the old world. This design ensures they begin their journey unburdened, their energetic fields free of the density that once slowed progress, their spirits able to blossom at an astonishing pace. The Pleiadians recount stories of these children hitting the ground running, speaking profound truths before they can fully form sentences, radiating a presence that shifts the room, communicating volumes through their eyes and hearts where words fall short. These young ones, dear ones, are not here to linger in the lessons of third density. They are here to propel humanity forward, to anchor the fifth density frequencies of the new Earth with every step, every smile, every fearless act of authenticity. Pause here, radiant seeker, and reflect deeply on this cosmic influx. Have you encountered a child in your life, a sibling, a student, your own, who radiates an uncanny wisdom, a fearless clarity, or a joy that seems to shift the very air around them? What might it mean to see them as a starseed, a teacher in a tiny body, here to guide us all toward the new Earth? Take a breath, beloved one, and let this question ripple through you. Your answer is a sacred spark, igniting your role in this unfolding dawn, a thread of light weaving into the tapestry of ascension. Their mission, Ashtar reveals with a voice that hums with cosmic purpose, is multifaceted yet elegantly simple: to fast-track the new Earth into being. These 144,000-plus souls are accelerators of ascension, their very presence raising the vibration of the human collective exponentially, their light a catalyst that dissolves the remnants of the old paradigm. Each child is a node of brilliant radiance, anchoring a higher timeline by simply existing in their authenticity, a living testament to the power of being overdoing. The Galactic Federation explains that where you, the older lightworkers, have toiled for decades to heal yourselves, awaken your consciousness, and hold light through storms of resistance, a noble and arduous journey, these young ones accomplish in moments what took you years. This is not to diminish your sacred work, for it is your courage that has tilled the soil, purified the waters, and lit the path. Rather, it is to illuminate the quantum leaps they bring, the exponential acceleration they embody. In fields like science, art, spirituality, and governance, these starseed children will introduce breakthroughs that defy the limitations of the past. The Syrians envision them as young minds untainted by fear or ego, downloading solutions to long-standing problems with a clarity that seems to flow from the ethers, technologies to cleanse Gaia's waters and skies, artistic expressions that heal the soul, spiritual insights that bridge the mundane and the divine, governance models rooted in unity rather than division. Their gifts, the Arcturians add, are already active, woven into their very essence. Natural telepathy that connects hearts across distances, healing abilities that mend with a touch, clairvoyance that pierces the veil, advanced empathy that feels the pulse of all life. A child of 10 might heal a wound with a gentle hand. A teenager might astral travel to galactic ships and awaken with insights to share. Their learning curve a steep ascent that bypasses the slow climb of traditional mastery. The Pleiadians smile, recounting tales of toddlers speaking of other planets with vivid detail, describing Pleiadian landscapes of crystalline rivers or Syrian temples of light, seeing auras as naturally as they see the sky, conversing with unseen guides who whisper truths from the stars. These abilities, once fleeting in childhood, do not fade but grow stronger as Earth's ambient vibration rises, amplified by the photonic waves cascading from the galactic core. The Ashtar Command works tirelessly with their higher selves, keeping their channels open and clear, ensuring their light shines unobstructed through the density of this plane. These children, beloved ones, are living tuning forks, resonating at fifth-density frequencies and entraining those around them to higher vibrations. A ripple effect that carries the new Earth into reality wherever they go, their auras a living embodiment of the world you've dreamed of manifesting. Before the grand culmination, whether you term it the solar flash, the great event, or a cosmic pulse of light, these souls play a preparatory and protective role, a sacred duty that ensures humanity's readiness for the leap ahead. The Galactic Federation envisions them as spiritual lifeguards, stationed across the globe to stabilize the collective as the wave of light approaches. They will comfort and guide during transitions, their calm knowing a beacon as old systems, education, government, economy, crumble into obsolescence. The Andromedans predict that their fearless wisdom will soften rigid mindsets, inspiring adults and peers alike with profound truths spoken from innocent lips, their voices cutting through the chaos like a bell ringing clear. Their presence elevates the collective baseline, ensuring that when the flash arrives, humanity rides it as a glorious amplification of consciousness rather than a shock. A triumph made possible by the groundwork you've laid together across lifetimes. Widen this lens further, beloved ones, to the cosmic orchestration behind their arrival, for their presence is a testament to a victory already won. The Ashtar Command reveals that these souls waited in the wings, on motherships, in higher realms, in councils of light, for the signal that Earth was ready, that the Dark's grip had weakened enough to allow their safe passage. That signal has been given, dear ones, a cosmic green light that speaks volumes. The outcome is assured, the light has prevailed, and these children are here to speed the unfolding triumph with their radiant gifts. The Lyrans recount that some of these souls are known to Ashtar personally, comrades from his command, warriors of light who served aboard galactic vessels before choosing to incarnate as Earth's youngest pioneers. Others hail from distant galaxies, civilizations newly joined to the Grand Alliance aiding Earth, bringing fresh perspectives and star languages that will enrich humanity's tapestry immeasurably. Pause once more, radiant seeker, and turn inward with tender curiosity. Have you felt the shift these children bring? A moment when a child's words or presence stirred your soul, awakening a memory of your own cosmic origins? How might you support their light? Perhaps by listening, nurturing, or simply marveling at their gifts. Your reflection is a sacred mirror, revealing your place as a partner in this cosmic dance, a bridge between generations of starseeds, weaving the new Earth into being. Welcome to Divine Cosmos, your portal to uncovering the secrets of the universe. From ancient wisdom to celestial mysteries, embark on a journey beyond the stars with us today. The Wild Awakening, Ashtar's Hope for a Unified New Earth, by Divine Cosmos. Greetings, beloved light bringers of the Earth family. I am your scribe of the stars, a humble conduit resonating with the celestial harmonics cascading from the Galactic Federation, the radiant Pleiadian emissaries of unconditional love, the wise Arcturian architects of multidimensional consciousness, the vigilant Ashtar Command safeguarding your skies, the compassionate Andromedan councils of unity and peace, the Syrian keepers of sacred geometry and cosmic timing, the Lyran progenitors of your starseed lineage, and the infinite confederation of light encircling our sacred Gaia in this pivotal moment of her ascension. Today, we gather at the edge of a revelation so vibrant, so electrifying, that it surges through the very essence of your being, igniting the starseed codes embedded within your sacred DNA. This is not a mere recounting of earthly woes. It is a cosmic symphony, a multidimensional tapestry woven from threads of divine intent, galactic collaboration, and the irrepressible awakening of human consciousness. Prepare your hearts, minds, and souls, dear ones, for we are about to plunge into a wild and wondrous truth. The integration of Earth's dual realms, the turning of the cosmic tide, and the radiant hope for a new Earth as proclaimed by the Ashtar Command, heralding a transformation that will echo across the universe. Envision this, radiant seekers. Your world in 2025 stands poised on the brink of a monumental shift, a cosmic dance that has been choreographed across 12,000 years of Earth's storied existence. The Ashtar Command, those luminous guardians stationed in their shimmering fleets above your planet, speaks with a voice of both compassion and urgency, unveiling a profound duality that has defined Gaia's journey. For millennia, Mother Earth has borne the weight of two distinct realms, two vibrational worlds coexisting within her sacred sphere, their energies pulling against one another like twin currents in a restless sea. One is the third density surface, a realm you know intimately, a world often cloaked in shadows of fear, conflict, and separation, where the light of love, peace, and joy has struggled to pierce the dense veil of illusion woven by eons of human choice. The other is the fourth density inner realm, a hidden sanctuary cradled within Gaia's crystalline heart, a realm of light, love, and harmony sustained by advanced beings such as the Agartha network, who have held a steady vibration of unity amidst the surface's tumult. These two worlds, like twin stars orbiting a shared center, have existed in a state of tension, their dissonance a silent cry for integration, a cry that now swells into a song of transformation reverberating through the ethers. The Ashtar Command reveals a cosmic imperative. The inner realm of Mother Earth cannot ascend to its next evolutionary stage, a fifth density vibration of pure co-creation, without the outer realm rising in tandem. This is not a suggestion, dear ones, nor a distant hope. It is a divine plan unfolding with unstoppable momentum, a sacred convergence happening now, in this very moment of 2025. You, the starseeds and light bringers of the surface, are the linchpin of this unification, the bridge between these realms, the catalysts whose awakening will weave them into a single, radiant tapestry of light. For too long, the inner realm has held its fourth density vibration, a beacon of hope glowing beneath the surface, yet its hands have been bound by the laws of free will and the delicate balance of galactic non-interference, a balance that has preserved your sovereignty even as it tested your resilience. Let us journey deeper into this cosmic narrative, beloved ones, peeling back the layers of history, energy, intent, and multidimensional orchestration to reveal the essence of this wild awakening. Cast your mind back 12,000 years to the twilight of Atlantis, a golden era when humanity stood at a crossroads, teetering between ascension and descent. The Lyrans, those ancient feline progenitors who gifted you the spark of individuality, recount that Atlantis was a civilization of breathtaking potential, its crystalline towers pulsing with etheric technologies, its people attuned to the harmonics of the stars. Yet, a shadow fell, a fracture born of hubris and the machinations of negative entities who sought to exploit rather than nurture. The fall of Atlantis marked the splintering of Earth's vibrational harmony. The surface plunged into third density, a realm of choice and challenge where the lessons of separation could be learned, while the inner realm, preserved by those who retreated to Gaia's core, held fast to fourth density light, a sanctuary shielded from the chaos above. The Syrians, masters of cosmic timing, explain that this schism was no mere accident, but a cosmic experiment, a sacred forging ground where your souls could temper their strength through adversity. For 12,000 years, this duality persisted, through the rise and fall of empires, the clash of swords and ideologies, the quiet awakenings of mystics and sages, each cycle a stepping stone toward the integration now unfolding. The inner realm, with its Agarthan stewards, remained a silent witness, their advanced consciousness a testament to what humanity could become, yet they refrained from direct intervention. Why, you may wonder. The Ashtar Command offers a sobering truth. Had the Agarthans, or any galactic kin, stepped fully into your surface affairs, a galactic war would have been inevitable. Negative entities, ever eager to sow discord, would have instigated conflict, drawing in Pleiadian fleets, Arcturian councils, and a cascade of forces that could have plunged your world into deeper darkness. The Pleiadians, with their gentle wisdom, affirm that this restraint was a gift, a preservation of your free will, allowing you to find your own way back to the light. Yet, this restraint has not been without cost. The Andromedans, with their deep insight into collective consciousness, observe that humanity's journey has been marked by a tendency to seek external saviors, kings to rule you, gods to appease, leaders to follow, even galactic brethren to rescue you from the mire of your own making. For millennia, you have been gullible, swallowing the tales spun by so-called authorities, buying into systems of control that dimmed your inner radiance and kept you tethered to third-density lessons. The Galactic Federation holds up a mirror. Look within, dear Earthlings, for the delay in this integration lies not with the Agarthans or the stars, but with your own choices. You have wanted to be babysat, to hand your power to outside forces rather than claim the divine sovereignty that pulses within you. The Ashtar command asks, have we learned our lesson? Many of you, they sense, have indeed awakened to this truth, and now the call resounds. Share what you know, dear ones. Illuminate the path so history does not repeat its shadowed refrain. The tide is turning, radiant seekers, and it turns in your favor with a force that shakes the very foundations of the old paradigm. A force so wild, so unstoppable, that it heralds a new dawn. The Galactic Federation, peering from their luminous councils, declares that the plan for Earth and humanity progresses as divinely intended. Nothing, no shadow, no remnant of control, can halt its path now. Every piece is in place, every card poised to be played in a sequence of celestial precision orchestrated by the Creator's hand. Across your planet, more and more trusted souls join the ranks of this transformation. Lightworkers, visionaries, everyday beings whose eyes spark with the recognition of where this journey leads. They see a bright year unfolding, a year where you, the Earthlings, become a mighty unit pulling in the same direction. A collective force weaving the new Earth from the ashes of the old. The Arcturians, architects of multidimensional reality, marvel at this shift, noting that you are changing your world at a deeper level than the surface alone. Within the very fabric of consciousness, the quantum field, the crystalline grids that pulse beneath Gaia's skin. This is no superficial renovation, dear ones. It is a rebirth, a reweaving of reality itself. Picture this new Earth, a vision that echoes the Garden of Eden yet transcends it with the wisdom of your starseed heritage. It is a realm built on love, justice, and solidarity with all life. Humans walking hand in hand with animals, plants whispering their ancient songs, unseen beings of light dancing in harmony. It is a world of respect and responsibility, where each soul pours forth creativity and compassion to uplift themselves and others, offering the best of all possibilities to a planet weary of strife. The Pleiadians whisper that this vision is not a distant dream but a living blueprint carried in your heart, a sacred seed waiting to burst forth into reality with every intention you set, every act of love you share. Your visions, your dreams, are not idle fancies. They are the alchemical sparks of a new world, drawing more and more to your light like stars aligning in a cosmic constellation. The Syrians teach that as these souls join you, they too begin to radiate their own visions, their own light, multiplying your collective power until the world is yours, dear Earthlings, reclaimed from the shadows that once sought to bind it. Joy is pouring forth upon Earth in this moment, a joy held by the lightworkers who anchor the light, the animals who sense the shift, the plant kingdom whose roots hum with anticipation. The Ashtar command assures you that this energy is a force to be reckoned with, a tidal wave of transformation poised to break through the surface when the time is ripe, a mighty power that can change all in the twinkling of an eye. You are many now, a legion of light multiplying with every breath, every heartbeat, every step toward unity, a collective so vast and vibrant that it defies the old limits of possibility. This is no small shift, beloved ones. The changes you undergo ripple far beyond your planet, touching the solar system, the galaxy, the universe itself. The Galactic Federation reveals that your solar system is realigning, its frequencies shifting to support Gaia's ascension, an event with impacts felt across the cosmos, a symphony of change that resonates through the stars. The Arcturians add a scientific note. The sun, your solar anchor, pulses with heightened photonic emissions, bathing Earth in light codes that awaken your DNA, aligning your vibration with fourth and fifth densities. Beings from distant realms, Pleiadians with their healing light, Arcturians with their multidimensional wisdom, Andromedans with their songs of harmony, Syrians with their sacred alignments. Watch and assist, their hearts entwined with yours, their energies amplifying your ascent. They are joined by countless others, unseen allies who yearn to see you flourish, to witness Earth's wild awakening as a beacon of hope for all creation. Most of you, the Ashtar command proclaims, now dwell in fourth density, with more approaching this vibration daily, your journey to fifth density shimmering on the horizon like a star rising at dawn. The Galactic Federation salutes you, offering love and blessings for the road ahead. A road that grows wild with possibility, wild with hope, wild with the promise of a unified new Earth. Yet, this shift is not without its trials, for the energy waves cascading from the galactic core test your physical and energetic vessels. Many of you feel the symptoms: waves of fatigue that pull at your limbs, dizziness that swirls through your mind, a heaviness that lingers like a memory of the old world. These are fleeting, dear ones, signs of your systems recalibrating to higher frequencies, your DNA unwinding its dormant strands to embrace the light of ascension. Rest, nurture yourselves with care. Drink the pure waters of Gaia, bask in her sunlight, ground your feet in her soil. For in this tenderness you allow your light to shine brighter, your vessel to carry you forward with grace. Pause here, radiant seeker, and reflect deeply on your place in this wild awakening. Have you felt the stirrings of this shift within you? A pull toward unity that drowns out the old echoes of division, a rejection of fear that once held you captive, a whisper of your own divine power rising like a flame? What visions of the new earth do you cradle in your heart? A world of peace where every soul thrives, a canvas of creativity where love paints the skies, a harmony that binds all life in a sacred embrace. Take a breath, dear one, and let your answers ripple through you. They are sacred sparks, igniting the flame of this collective transformation, weaving your unique thread into the vast tapestry of a new reality. Widen this lens further, beloved ones, to the practical wisdom offered by the galactic councils. For the path to this new earth demands not only vision but action, a conscious dance with the energies that surround you. How do you avoid the negativity that once tethered you to third density, that shadow which seeks to dim your light? The Ashtar command counsels a spiritual foundation within. Begin each day by placing your being in a positive frame, offering a prayer to align with the Creator's infinite love. This is your first shield, a radiant armor forged of intent that sets the tone for all that follows. From there, maintain a vigilant watch over each moment, each choice, ensuring it reflects a godly act, an offering to the divine rather than a grasp of the ego. This practice, though a challenge at first, becomes a natural rhythm over time, a dance of protection that wards off the shadows with effortless grace. The Pleiadians amplify this wisdom, urging you to visualize yourself enveloped in white light, the essence of Christ consciousness, a shield of pure vibration that repels negativity with its brilliance. The Syrians suggest gemstones as gentle allies, crystals like amethyst or quartz, their frequencies resonating with your intent, amplifying your inner light as you carry them close. Yet, they emphasize that these are but tools, amplifiers of the true power that lies within your mental and spiritual attitude. The Galactic Federation adds that knowledge is a cornerstone. Learn what is godly, what aligns with love and unity. Then let your God-given wisdom weave it into your daily life, transforming mundane acts into sacred offerings. A simple choice, speaking kindness instead of anger, sharing instead of hoarding, becomes a prayer when offered to the Creator, a thread of light that strengthens your shield. What of the ripples of past decisions, the storms brewed by years of missteps that cloud your path? The Andromedans teach that clarity comes decision by decision. Choose now with a godly heart, not a self-serving one, and the waters will calm over time, the ripples smoothing into stillness. If you've spent decades in ego's grip, 35 years, as one seeker asked, the journey to peace is not a sprint but a pilgrimage, a reweaving of your life's fabric one choice at a time. Patience is your ally, for a peaceful existence is rebuilt step by step, not in a single leap of correction. The Arcturians clarify that great traumas, those jagged scars of pain and suffering, are rarely planned at a soul level as lessons. Your essence learns as richly from peace as from strife. Yet, ego's choices often birth suffering where service could have smoothed the path, turning a life of karmic healing into one of turmoil. The key, they say, is to shift from self to service, letting love guide your hands where once fear held sway. Prayer, as Archangel Gabriel illuminates, is a potent elixir in this wild awakening, a gift of divine love that blesses both giver and receiver, opening portals to miracles. When you pray for another, you You send forth a blessing of light-filled energy, a wave of divine love that expands their perspective, awakens their inner power, and heals their wounds with a grace they may not name but will surely feel. This is no small act, dear ones. It is the greatest gift you can offer, a bridge of light that spans the gap between souls. The Galactic Federation teaches that prayer is most potent as your first resort, not your last. When shadows gather, call upon the Creator's love before despair takes root. For in this act you align with the natural order of miracles. Your faith, your willingness to receive, opens doors to solutions unseen, a healing elixir that flows through all situations with the power of divine intent. The Ashtar command adds a cosmic note. When you pray with pure surrender, intending the highest good for all, you invite a tenfold return of energy, a blessing that elevates your own consciousness, a grace that ripples back to you in waves of light. This is not a transaction, not a barter for reward, but a universal law of reciprocity, a reflection of the Creator's boundless generosity. Imagine this, radiant ones. A simple prayer whispered in the quiet of dawn. May all beings be filled with love and light. Sets in motion a cascade of miracles, weaving your light with Gaia's, with humanity's, with the stars themselves. The Lyrans affirm that this is your birthright, a grace to receive freely with gratitude, a tool to wield as you co-create the new earth with every breath, every thought, every act of love. Pause once more, dear seeker, and turn inward with tender curiosity. Have you felt the power of prayer in your life? A moment when your words or intentions lifted another, or when a blessing returned to you in unexpected joy. What small act, prayer, kindness, a vision shared, could you offer today to weave your light into this wild awakening? Your reflection is a sacred mirror, revealing your role as a co-creator, a light bringer whose every step shapes the new earth unfolding before you. Welcome to Divine Cosmos, your portal to uncovering the secrets of the universe. From ancient wisdom to celestial mysteries, embark on a journey beyond the stars with us today. Beyond Dogma, the spiritual evolution of New Earth unveiled by Divine Cosmos. Greetings, beloved light bringers of the Earth family. I am your scribe of the stars, a humble conduit resonating with the celestial harmonics streaming from the Galactic Federation, the radiant Pleiadian emissaries of unconditional love, the wise Arcturian architects of multidimensional consciousness, the vigilant Ashtar command patrolling your skies, the compassionate Andromedan councils of unity and peace, the Syrian keepers of sacred geometry and cosmic wisdom, the Lyran progenitors of your starseed lineage, and the infinite confederation of light encircling our sacred Gaia in this pivotal moment of her ascension. Today, we gather at the threshold of a revelation so profound, so radiant, that it vibrates through the very essence of your being, awakening the starseed codes etched within your sacred DNA. This is not a mere recounting of earthly beliefs. It is a cosmic symphony, a multidimensional tapestry woven from threads of divine love, galactic collaboration, and the unstoppable evolution of human consciousness. Prepare your hearts, minds, and souls, dear ones, for we are about to explore a question that pierces the veil of third-density illusion and illuminates the path to the new Earth. Will there be religion in this radiant fourth-density realm? And if so, what form will it take in the light of unity and love? Envision this, radiant seekers. Your world in 2025 stands poised on the edge of a grand metamorphosis. Around you, the familiar pillars of third-density existence, governments teetering under the weight of corruption, economies strained by inequity, and religions swaying between devotion and division, tremble like ancient trees in a gathering storm, their roots tested by the winds of transformation. For eons, these structures have shaped your journey through the dense mists of incarnation, offering maps to navigate the bewildering terrain of a veiled existence. Among them, religion rises as a towering edifice, its spires stretching toward the heavens in aspiration, its foundations sunk deep into the soil of human longing. To some, it is a luminous beacon, a sacred vessel cradling the promise of love, forgiveness, redemption, and a connection to the Creator that transcends the mundane. To others, it is a labyrinth of dogma, a prison of rigid beliefs that binds the soul to the lessons of separation, fear, and control. You, the light bringers, gaze upon this duality with awakening eyes, sensing a truth that shimmers beyond the surface. What you have known as religion is but a shadow of a greater reality, a stepping stone on the path to a new earth where unity, understanding, and the infinite love of the one Creator reigns supreme. Let us embark on this cosmic odyssey together, beloved ones, peeling back the layers of third-density illusion to reveal the multidimensional essence of your spiritual evolution. The voice of Tech, an emissary of the Confederation of Planets, echoes through the ethers, greeting you in the love and light of the one infinite Creator. His words, delivered with gentle reverence, invite you to discern with your heart, to embrace only what resonates as true within your sacred being and release what does not align with your soul's song. This is the way of the higher densities, a path of free will and inner authority that honors the uniqueness of your divine dance with the Creator. Today, we delve into the role of religion in your current third-density existence, its potential to both uplift and bind, and its transformation as you step into the fourth-density vibrations of the new Earth. This is no judgment of your cherished faiths, dear ones, but an illumination from the vast perspective of your galactic family, a beacon to guide you through the fog of choice and into the radiant dawn of unity. Picture third density as a grand academy of souls, a realm often called the density of choice by the Galactic Federation. Here, beneath the veil of forgetting, you awaken to the profound reality of moral and spiritual decisions, to recognize the love at the center of your being, a spark of the Creator's infinite light, and to choose how to wield that love in service to self or service to others. The Arcturians, with their multidimensional sight, describe this density as a sacred crucible, a forge where the raw essence of your consciousness is refined through the fires of experience. Within this forge, religions, philosophies, and cultures emerge as tools, scaffolds erected to support your awakening, frameworks to help you navigate the illusions of separation and the challenges of incarnation. Among these, religion stands as a mighty catalyst, a double-edged sword gleaming with potential to cut through the darkness or bind the soul in chains of its own making. In its highest expression, religion is a starlit map, guiding you through the labyrinth of third-density life. The Pleiadians, with their heart-based wisdom, affirm that many of you entered this density as starseeds with a sacred intent, that the archetypal themes woven into your religions, such as sacrifice, redemption, law, and devotion, would stir the dormant memories of your cosmic origins, whispering of the greater reality from which you descended. The one known as Jesus offered a gospel of unconditional love, a call to transcend the small self and live for the Creator and all beings. The one known as Buddha illuminated the path to oneness, dissolving the ego's illusions through mindfulness and inner peace. The one known as Muhammad sang of surrender to the divine, uniting tribes in a shared reverence for the One. These revelations, born of direct communion with the Creator, were seeds of light planted in the fertile soil of human consciousness, intended to blossom into a remembrance of unity. Yet, as Tech observes with gentle compassion, this tool of guidance can also become a prison if approached without balance. How can a structure designed to lead to the Creator tether a soul to the lessons of third density? The answer lies in the distortions that have crept into these sacred frameworks over time. Distortions born of human fear, the desire for control, and the pervasive illusion of separation that defines this density. The Syrians, keepers of cosmic history, recount that what began as living mysteries of love and oneness often calcified into rigid forms as they passed through generations. Human personalities, power structures, and societal needs layered interpretations atop these revelations. Lists of do's and don'ts, creeds of exclusivity, prohibitions rooted in judgment, threats of eternal punishment, shifting the focus from spiritual transformation to social conformity and control. The Lyrans, progenitors of your starseed essence, note that this is a natural phase of third-density evolution, a testing ground where the soul learns to discern truth from distortion, love from fear. Let us dive deeper into this crystalline truth, beloved ones, for it is here that the light of understanding begins to shimmer with clarity. Consider the crystallization of dogma, fixed beliefs that admit no growth, no fresh inspiration from the spirit within. The Andromedans, with their deep understanding of collective harmony, explain that third density is thick with the appearance of separation, a veil that cloaks the unity of all life in shadows of us versus them. Within this illusion, religions often proclaim, "Our way is the only way," drawing a circle that includes the faithful and excludes the other. When a seeker clings unquestioningly to the letter of religious law or doctrine, be it a scripture etched in stone, a creed recited by rote, or a ritual performed without heart, they may silence the whispers of their inner knowing, the voice of the Creator that speaks in the stillness of the soul. The Galactic Federation teaches that such rigidity fortifies the core distortion of third density, the notion that beings can be fundamentally separate from one another, separate from the love of the Creator unless they conform to a specific mold. Imagine two seekers standing at a crossroads within their faith. One declares, "Only those who believe as I do are saved, chosen, worthy. All others are lost, misguided, or inferior." This mindset erects walls around the heart, reinforcing the illusion of separation with bricks of judgment and exclusion. Their love, though fervent, stops at the boundary of their tribe, a conditional offering that mirrors third-density struggle. Another seeker muses, "My faith is a beautiful path to the Creator, yet I see that all beings, of any faith or none, are equally beloved sparks of the divine. Their light teaches me too." This heart, open and expansive, resonates with the vibrations of fourth density, a realm where unity and understanding dissolve all boundaries, where love flows freely to the stranger as to the kin. The Arcturians affirm that to graduate into this next density of love, the heart must embrace the truth that all are loved equally by the Creator, each a unique facet of the one infinite life. A truth that rigid exclusivity obscures, tethering the soul to third density lessons until it learns to see beyond difference to the unity beneath. Pause here, radiant seeker, and reflect deeply on your own path. Have you ever felt the weight of a belief that separates you from others? A teaching that claims your path alone holds truth, that others walk in darkness? Or perhaps you've glimpsed a moment of unity, a spark of recognition that the skeptic, the heretic, the follower of another creed shines with the same divine light as you. A light that knows no borders? Take a breath and listen to your heart's whisper. What resonates as true for you in this sacred moment? Your answer is a key of light, unlocking the door to your soul's next step on this journey to the new earth. The roots of this duality stretch back to the origins of your religions. Dear ones, the Syrians recount that many of your spiritual traditions began with a genuine revelation of unity and love, moments when the veil thinned and the founders touched the infinite. The one known as Jesus radiated a message of unconditional compassion, transcending the small self to embrace all beings as siblings in the Creator's family. The one known as Buddha illuminated the path to oneness, dissolving the illusions of ego through the stillness of mindfulness and the peace of enlightenment. The one known as Muhammad sang of surrender to the divine, uniting fractured tribes in a shared devotion to the One, a call to see beyond division to the unity of purpose. These awakenings were living mysteries, direct experiences of the Creator's love that defied words and forms, intended to ripple outward as waves of transformation. Yet, as these teachings passed through the hands of time, human distortions wove new threads into the tapestry. The Lyrans observed that fear and the desire for control, hallmarks of third-density distortion, shaped these revelations into tools of power. What began as a flowing river of divine inspiration calcified into a dam of dogma. Lists of commandments to enforce obedience, creeds proclaiming superiority, prohibitions born of judgment, threats of eternal damnation to instill fear. The Galactic Federation notes that this shift was not the fault of the founders but a reflection of third density's lessons, where the soul learns to navigate the tension between truth and illusion, between the Creator's infinite love and humanity's finite fears. Over centuries, the focus of many religions drifted from spiritual awakening to social order, from the heart's expansion to the mind's conformity, from unity with the divine to separation from the other. When a seeker absorbs these fear-based elements without question, their progression slows, like a star dimmed by clouds. The Ashtar command, with their vigilant gaze from above, gently teaches that checklists and rituals, prayers recited mechanically, guilt over perceived sins, judgment of the unsaved, cannot unlock the heart chakra, the emerald gateway to fourth density love. True opening comes from an intimate realization of unity with all life, a surrender to the flow of unconditional love that pours from the Creator's infinite well, a love that needs no earning, no bargaining, no fear-driven obedience. If a religion keeps its followers cycling in external observances, bowing to altars without feeling, confessing sins without healing, condemning others without understanding, it becomes a cul-de-sac on the spiritual path, a holding pattern in third density. The Pleiadians whisper that this is not a failing of the soul, for each follows its sacred pacing, but a dynamic to be transcended, a lesson to be learned through the gentle unfolding of experience. Widen this lens further, beloved ones, to the question of spiritual authority, a cornerstone of third density life. In this density, it is natural to look outward for guidance, to parents who teach you right from wrong, to teachers who impart knowledge, to priests and scriptures who proclaim the will of the divine. This is a phase of learning, a scaffolding to support your growth as you navigate the veil of forgetting. Yet, the Galactic Federation teaches that harvest to fourth density demands a profound shift. The claiming of your own sovereignty, the recognition that no outer authority, no priest, no book, no doctrine, can replace the voice of the Creator within your heart. When a seeker surrenders their power entirely to a religion, declaring, "Only the priest knows truth, only the scripture holds wisdom, I am but a sinner who must obey," they halt the growth of their inner knowing, the sacred compass that guides them through the mists of incarnation. The Arcturians ask, what does the Creator whisper to you in the silence of your soul, beyond the clamor of external dictates? If this whisper is drowned by the weight of dogma, the higher densities, where transparent truth and co-creative responsibility reign, remain beyond reach. Sacred scriptures and inspired texts, like constellations in your night sky, can be marvelous catalysts, guiding you toward wisdom and wonder. The Syrians counsel that they must be engaged with a discerning heart, not swallowed whole as infallible law. To remain in spiritual childhood, letting an external authority dictate every moral choice and worldview, is to bypass the exercise of your faith muscles, those gifts of will, intuition, and discernment that third density offers as its greatest treasure. The veil of forgetting is no curse but a sacred gift, a divine uncertainty that compels you to seek, to choose, to know for yourself. A religion claiming to hold all answers may comfort the mind, but if accepted without question, it robs you of the chance to wrestle with the unknown, to forge your own direct connection to the divine, a connection that fourth density beings live as naturally as breathing. Now, let us peer into the shadow of fear and guilt that looms over many third density religions, casting a heavy pall over the soul's light. Concepts of divine judgment, eternal punishment, or the stain of inherent sin, intended perhaps to steer you toward ethical living, often weave an atmosphere of unworthiness and dread. The Lyrans observe that a seeker who believes, "I am flawed, stained, unworthy, and only strict obedience can save me," struggles to see themselves as an equal part of the Creator's infinite love. This mindset of contraction resonates with the lower energy centers, survival, fear, power dynamics, keeping the soul tethered to third density struggle. Service to others, though noble in intent, may become tainted with self-concern. I must do this good deed or I'll be condemned. I must pray this prayer or I'll be forsaken. The Pleiadians ask gently, can love given under duress, as a bargaining chip for salvation, truly reflect the radiance of fourth density? True love, they teach, flows freely, unburdened by anxiety or obligation. A natural radiation from a heart aligned with the Creator's boundless mercy. The Andromedans add that living by principles such as compassion, honesty, and kindness is essential, but the motivation matters. Is your spiritual life driven by fear, staying in line to avoid punishment, or by love, a heartfelt inclination to care for others and celebrate the Creator's presence in all? Fear contracts the soul, resonating with third density's lower vibrations. Love expands it, blossoming through the heart chakra into fourth density harmony. Many souls must confront and release these fear-based teachings, forgiving themselves, trusting in the Creator's infinite grace, and stepping into a spacious faith where the divine is not a stern judge, but the very essence of their being. Pure, unconditional love. Pause once more, dear one, and turn inward with tender curiosity. Have you ever felt the weight of guilt or fear in your spiritual path? a sense that you must earn the Creator's love through perfection, that one misstep could sever you from grace? Or have you tasted a moment of liberation, a trust that love is your birthright, not a prize to be won? A moment where the Creator's presence felt as close as your own heartbeat? What stirs in your soul as you ponder this duality? Your reflection is a sacred mirror, revealing the next step on your journey to the new earth, a step guided by your own light. The trap of exclusivity, us versus them, further binds religion to third-density lessons, a distortion that the Galactic Federation sees as a pivotal catalyst for growth. Imagine two devotees standing before the Creator's light. One declares, "Only my faith holds the children of God. The rest are misguided at best, evil at worst," building walls around their love, justified perhaps in shunning, converting, or even harming the outsider. Their zeal, though sincere, fortifies separation, a conditional love that stops at the edge of their creed. Another says, "My faith is a beautiful path, but all beings, believer or not, are equally beloved sparks of the Creator. I can learn from their wisdom too." This heart, expansive and inclusive, nears fourth-density unity, where love transcends labels and conditions, flowing freely to all. The Syrians teach that third density challenges you to expand your circle of love until it becomes universal, unconditional. A love that embraces the stranger, the dissenter, the one who offends your beliefs. Religious exclusivity freezes this expansion, declaring, "This far and no further, beyond this line, they are not worthy of my compassion." Life, in its infinite wisdom, offers catalysts to break these walls. Reincarnations into diverse cultures and creeds, friendships that bridge divides, acts of kindness from those once shunned. The Lyrans recount cycles where a soul harboring prejudice in one life chooses to incarnate into the very group they despised, experiencing firsthand that the Creator's light shines in every eye, regardless of outer form. Through these lessons, the soul learns that love must transcend boundaries, a realization that propels it toward fourth density. Will there be religion in the new earth, you ask? The Ashtar command smiles, suggesting that what you call religion will transform, shedding the husks of fear, control, and separation to become a living celebration of unity. In fourth density, there is no need for dogma, for truth is transparent, shared heart-to-heart among beings who co-create with the Creator in joyous harmony. Rituals may persist, not as rigid obligations but as expressions of gratitude and connection. Songs of praise rising like stardust, dances of harmony weaving your light with Gaia's, meditations that merge your essence with the One. The Pleiadians envision a new earth where spirituality is not confined to temples or texts but flows through every breath, every act of compassion, every moment of communion with the living world around you. The Arcturians add that this is not the end of faith but its fulfillment, a return to the direct knowing you held before the veil, a remembrance of your unity with the One in